LDW MMAC, this is your boy Coach Sheldon Harrison. You're live on the Coach's Show, the Coach's Show Live. Okay, guys, so here's what I need first before I start this video, okay? I'm going to start the series called the Confrontation Series, where I'll be doing, commentary and breakdown of all the subjects in a video dealing with police confrontations. Let me know if you guys want me to start a separate channel for that. Okay, just let me know if you think it'd be a good idea for me to start a separate channel for that, and I'll just kind of look and see what everybody's opinion is. Okay, the Confrontation Series, they're going to kick off today. Hopefully you'll enjoy the first one, okay? Now, let's talk about Jessica Andrade. Jessica Andrade, I was impressed with Jessica Andrade. And I got to say that the bad outweighed the good. Now, the bad, fanboys, the problem that I have with Jessica in the octagon is that Jessica still hasn't quite learned how to utilize her jab. There were spots in the fight where Jessica did use her jab and she was very effective, and I picked up on that. But Jessica don't know how to use the jab to throw the straight right hand. I think if Jessica can really learn how to throw a good straight right hand, I think Jessica Andrade would be very, very dangerous. The fact that, she was bobbing and weaving and Jessica was adding a head movement, it really impressed me. And it's changing my view on how I view Jessica Andrade. Jessica, if I was Jessica, since, her and people like Chris Cyborg cool, her and Amanda Nunes cool. No, I'm sorry. Her and Amanda Nunes not cool. They ain't cool. But her and Chris Cyborg, they are cool. If I'm Jessica, I'm trying to figure out how to get with somebody who can help her tighten up on her striking, who can help her tighten up on her punches. I think Jessica Andrade's kicking game is actually good. Like, did you guys notice that, she actually landed a couple of head kicks against Rose? The leg attack of Jessica Andrade was A1. It was on point. It was on fire. And, Jessica is a good fighter. The problem with Jessica is that Jessica is so athletic that her athleticism can make up for what she fails. Okay, her athleticism in a lot of fights can make up for what she don't have in striking or any other part of the game. Jessica, her ground game to me is very, very solid. Okay, it's extremely solid. But now, Jessica, if she can tighten up on the striking, tighten up on her punches, and definitely get her, and keep utilizing the kicking game the way that she's utilized it, Jessica Andrade can be a terror. And I think I can see Jessica actually fighting her way back to the title. It's going to be a long road, though. It's going to be a long road. She's going to have a tough time wrestling that belt away from Rose Namajunas or Jean Mallet. And I have to tell you, I don't know, me personally, the later of the two, Jean Mallet, it's probably not the smoke that Jessica wants right now, okay? Jessica, she's probably hoping that Rose Namajunas will beat Jean Mallet when her and Jean fight. That's the fight now that we're talking about. Jean Mallet need to shut the hell up about Valentina, okay? Jean need to go on and shut up because there's nothing else that Jean Mallet can do or say. The fight that's in front of her, she got Rose Namajunas problems now. And Rose is very focused, okay? Rose Namajunas, she's extremely focused. And, Rose wants that belt back, okay? She wants the belt back. She wants to get that title back around her waist. And, just looking at Rose's post-fight interview, you saw another level of confidence. Like, Rose came in and what she did was, she shook that monkey off her back. And y'all know the monkey I'm talking about, and that's being knocked out. I mean, y'all got to understand, Rose came back from a very brutal knockout. And so did Jessica. Jessica Andrade got brutally knocked out. I'm talking about Jessica got brutally knocked out, but Rose damn near, saw her life flash before. I think what Jessica did to Rose was much worse than what Jean Mallet did to Jessica, okay? Like, Rose got brutally knocked out. And so, when you come back from that and you're able to come and perform the way she did, and also the way Jessica performed, it says a lot about these two strawweights. These are two of the best strawweights in the world, Rose and Jessica, right here. And they proved that, okay? There's no way that there's no other person, okay? Jessica Andrade should still remain the number one contender for the belt. But I think Jessica Andrade should actually get the winner of Rose and Jean Mallet, okay? Like, that, do you understand, like, how that's going to play out? It's going to play out, and the storyline is there. The storyline is there. If Rose, let's say if Rose come back and if Rose beats Jean Mallet, well, then the storyline will be, okay, so Rose, had to overcome her demons by beating Jessica Andrade. And she came back from that brutal knockout loss to Jessica Andrade and now she's back again fighting for the title, okay? Or, let's say if Jean Valais beats Rose, okay, well, Jessica Andrade, the storyline. Jessica Andrade was brutally knocked out, and, now, she's back again in title contention. Boy, that's going to be good. And I don't think Jessica's stock should go down. I don't think it ought to go down because she's already beaten Rose, and Jessica beat Rose, okay, worse than Rose beat Jessica. Okay, so that's my opinion. So that's my rationale for why Jessica Andrade should remain the number one contender. Okay, that's it. Guys, the strawweight division is starting to heat up, okay? I think all the real action and everything that we have going on now is in that strawweight division. That's the division that we finna get some of the best fights. If Tatiana Suarez can ever come back healthy, like, man, look, Tatiana Suarez got the potential to turn that whole damn division upside down. And I'm talking about make these mugs run and hide because Tatiana Suarez is coming, but the future to me is uncertain for Tatiana Suarez. It's uncertain, in my opinion. But, I'm impressed with Jessica. I hope that Jessica can further pull out, the skill set that we know that's in there. Like, I've given Jessica a hard time. I mean, don't get me wrong. I've given Jessica a hard time. And I've said that, her stand-up is it's not very good. But I saw something in this fight where Jessica Andrade actually has a chance. Jessica has a chance if Jessica can really tighten up on this thing, guys. And see, I don't know. Let's think of different kind of trainers, man. Dewey Cooper. Could you imagine if Jessica Andrade and Dewey Cooper could get together? Dewey Cooper would tighten up all that, man. Dewey Cooper would have Jessica tight and ready to go roll, okay? Or Jessica Andrade and Jason Perillo, okay? And I almost would have said Trevor Whitman, but Trevor Whitman, that's Rose's coach. So, Trevor Whitman ain't going to bring Jessica in to help Jessica. I mean, he ain't going to do that. But, there's some other MMA coaches. Damn sure ain't finna say Jackson Winklejohn Jim. Hell no, not them. Okay? ATT. ATT. Y'all don't think Jessica could benefit going to ATT? That'll be a hell yeah. Okay? Or Team Alpha Male. Y'all don't think Jessica could benefit going out there with Team Alpha Male? Okay, there are a lot of gyms that can help Jessica Andrade tighten up on her striking, man. A lot of gyms. But, she's got to pick one. Or, you know what? I would even take Jessica. You know what Jose Aldo did? Okay, he went down to Robert Garcia Boxing Academy. He went there. And I tell you what, it's helped Jose Aldo with his striking. Jose Aldo, even though he got his ass whooped, his strikes, they look good. Punches look good. If Jessica, if they were smart, even go down to Lions Only, down there with Derrick James. I'm telling you, man, it's so many different striking coaches out there, man, that could help Jessica tighten that up. Seriously. Or, Eddie Mustafa, Nazim Richardson. Like, it's a lot of true old school, trainers in the game that understand what we do. It's a lot of old school trainers that understand, man, the art of throwing punches. See, Jessica don't quite get it. Could you imagine, man, Jessica with a jab, like Jessica doubling and tripling up on the jab, then Jessica throwing a straight right hand down the pipe? Could you guys imagine that? With the head movement and, some of the stuff that Jessica's starting to do now? Jessica Andrade would be a damn beast, man. She'd be unstoppable. Jessica would be completely unstoppable in that division. And, Jessica, and then, see, the reason why, too, I think Jessica also, she need another trainer to help her really explore the fact that, girl, your jiu-jitsu is good. Your jiu-jitsu is damn good. Your wrestling is damn good. But it's like, I don't know, for some reason, in Jessica gym, they just want her to be this mauler and this brawler. But Jessica Andrade got skill sets. Some of the fights that Jessica lost, there was no way she should have lost those fights. If they would have tried to really access all the skills that Jessica Andrade actually got within her, that they just need to bring them out. But y'all tell me what you think.